Okay everyone, it is June 23rd. This is my compost tea that's actually been brewing for 2 days. I did fail to mention that you should be adding molasses to your compost tea. And I also mentioned at the bottom of my video you can also add fish fertilizer, which I did not add it when I did it because I couldn't find it. So I found it. I am going to mix it in now, and then I will start watering my plants with my tea. So this is how I like to do it. I'm not going to take my bag out. This year I'm going to try something that I saw on a video from M.I. Gardener, where he says, you know, using the same compost, you should be able to brew a non-stop batch for at least up to a year. So I'm going to try that theory out with my garden this year. As you can see, I have lots of bubbles. It was actually, if you can see the line here, was overflowing with bubbles, even up into my cap. Sometimes what I like to do is put a cloth underneath my air pump to prevent any damage. So it looks good. Doesn't smell all that great, but we're not in it for us, but more for our plants. So what you're going to do is you take your air filters out, and I'm going to lay it over here to the side. And when I start my new batch, I am going to rinse it. I like to rinse it out so it doesn't form too much algae on it. Then I have here a piece of PVC pipe. I'm going to use it to stir. And my fish fertilizer. Get my fish fertilizer open. Now I want to hold this fish fertilizer too close to your face, and the reason why is because it smells really bad. So I'm going to add some fish fertilizer, some nice gooey yummy fish fertilizer. It is a good way to remineralize your soil, and it's great for your plants. It gives it another added nutrient, because it is a 5-to-1-to-1, which means that it has 5% nitrogen, 1% phosphate, and 1% potash, which is actually potassium, which is one of those beneficials. So I'm going to stir this up like so. Now I'm not going to take all of this out. I am going to water my garden and leave about a gallon in there. And what I'm going to do is, with my canister here, and the reason why I chose this is, one, it's sturdy because it's metal, and two, it has smaller holes on the top. With my hose here, I'm going to fill my canister about halfway. Okay, so I'm about halfway up. Then I'm going to take my compost tea and fill it up the rest. And the reason why I do this is I dilute it out. One, it lasts a lot longer to water my entire garden. And two, because I did watch a video where somebody did that and it seemed to have worked. I want my entire garden to get this. It hasn't gotten any rain or water for a few days because of previous rain caused mushrooms, and I wanted the soil to dry out. So I'm going to give this a little added kick to my garden, and I will come back to you and show you what's going on in the garden.